I always be challenged. As a foreigner, many people don't believe I can teach Kung Fu. So what can I say? Try me. My name is Kleber. Chinese people call me Bai Qi Bo. I'm studying martial art for 29 years this year. My specialty is Chinese Kung Fu Wing Chun. I started training martial art when I was 9 years old. Nobody knew very much what Kung Fu was back then. So I started to train the Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. It was Bruce Lee that made it very famous. If it was not for Bruce Lee, probably we wouldn't be here talking about Kung Fu. And then I started to do some research and I started to see like, oh, actually, Bruce Lee just trained mainly Wing Chun. My Sifu is Wang Gamliang. I met my Sifu, was already into Wing Chun and I started to train with two very famous masters then in This guy just blew up my mind. Back then he was already like 60-something years old. And the moment I touched hands with this guy, just throw me around and he could do anything to me. And I believe I was pretty good back then. And I said to him, I will come wherever you are and train with you. And this guy looked at me and he said like, yeah, whatever. You know how many people told me this kind of thing? So many. So I just took a very crazy decision. I said, okay, let's do it. After a few months, I sold all my guitars. I gave up my very good job in London. I gave up my fiancée. Just bought a ticket. I moved to Hong Kong. I decided this is my life chance to follow my dream. And I knew that I had to give up so many things that I care about in order to do that. Hong Kong is a very expensive city, so I ran out of money very quickly. But I went every day to the gym, training 5 hours a day with this guy. I came to Shanghai in December 2012. I was supposed to go to San Francisco. I wanted to open a school in America. My Sifu came to me and he said, you should go to Shanghai, teach Kung Fu. And I was like, really? A foreigner teaching Kung Fu to Chinese people? And I was very skeptical in the beginning, but I must admit he was right. Because in a way, it's very strange. Chinese people nowadays, especially about Kung Fu, they don't trust other Chinese people because there's so many fake masters. Kung Fu definitely can be applied in real combat. Basically, Kung Fu is just a very highly concentrated skill on movement based on warfare. It was created to use weapons in a warfare. Some of the system modified it and adapt the combat through modern, generations. We are martial artists and we just have to use the body in a certain way that the physics can explain so it can be reproduced. That is what is called scientific method. But at the same time, Chinese people say, this is not real Kung Fu. And people who try to maintain the real Kung Fu and tradition since I started up to now, I might have actually taught around 400 people. At the moment, I have probably around 10 students who are the ones that follow me from the beginning. they make me very proud because in a way, they're very traditional Chinese people, and they taught me a lot about Chinese culture, the way I should approach. I'm so lucky to be teaching what I love and to be doing that in China, which is the mother of Kung Fu. And it's such a shame that I see that not many young people are interested in Kung Fu nowadays. And I don't want Kung Fu to die. So it's very funny in a way that a foreigner teaching Kung Fu in China, but I don't want to be the one that passes down the Kung Fu because no matter what I do, I'm a foreigner. But they will trust my student because they're Chinese. It doesn't have to be about me. It has to be about Kung Fu adapting and surviving to the next generation.